Jeffrey here.
Hi.
And Andrea. All right, so we're doing this in the studio for the first time. Mark is on a cruise this week. He was gone last week too. He was up at Abby's golf banquet thing last week.
Slacker.
And he's on a cruise this week. So do me a favor, just because I am a little paranoid and I haven't done this before in the studio. Somebody give me a comment and let me know that you can actually hear what I'm saying.
I'm very proud of you for figuring this out on your own.
Well, Mark gave me very strict instructions on like touch this, then push that, and then click.
Yeah, like a checklist.
He did a video for me, but I can't. Oh wait, look at that! I got a Josh M on there. Look at these amazing Greggs. Hold on, let me throw this up here. Come on, there's my buddy Josh.
Yes,
I saw Josh today. I was able. Okay, let's see. We got a Gansky up here. Robert, how you doing, buddy? Fantastic. Glad you can hear us. So I wanted to bring Andrea on. I had to do this 2 weeks in a row by myself here. And
listen, I'm not promising anything. I am no Mark Klim, okay?
No, that's for sure.
I'll do my best.
You're way cuter than Mark Klim.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just thought it'd be a good opportunity to bring you on to just let you tell people what it is like to be married to me. How amazing it is.
Oh, I don't know how I got so lucky.
You really did. You're a very lucky woman.
But listen, this man, he really is a good man, no matter how much I put up with
Preach, girl.
Shenanigans. So I get here tonight, and guess what is waiting for me in the refrigerator? Literally my favorite thing. I would rather drink this than eat. I would rather
drink that than be with me.
Oh my goodness, yes. This right here, this is a blondie. It's a decaf blondie from 7 Brew. And if you've never gone to 7 Brew and you like sweet drinks, not just like plain black coffee, oh my gosh, this stuff, I swear they put something in there that makes you addicted to it. It is so good.
Check it out. Somebody's calling you hot. Josh is dropping the hashtag hot on you. All right, so let me explain when I went over to get this today, because it's I don't understand girl drinks, honestly. It's like I drink coffee, I drink dark roast coffee. Yeah. If I want to get fancy and bougie, I drink pecan coffee.
Oh yeah, the pecan coffee from Capomana. It is very good.
Fantastic. Yeah. They actually closed their location in Carnes, but they still have one. Yep, they closed that one. Oh. I think Starbucks was giving them a run.
Well, 7 Brew is giving Starbucks a run now. So and Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros.
That's the other one is Dutch Bros. So okay, so I know she likes this bougie drink. So I go over to 7 Brew today. I drive through, and the kid comes up to the car. He says, "What can I get for you?" I'm like, I don't know. My wife likes some blonde chick or something. I don't know what it's called.
Blondie.
Yeah, it's called a blondie.
A blondie, yeah.
So I said, I know she would want a decaf. Is that a hot drink or a cold drink? And he says, well, actually, you could do it both. And I'm like, I don't know which way to go.
The cold. Oh, the cold is.
Well, here's the problem. And here's why I think we might need an intervention. So he says, well, does she have an account with us? I said, yeah.
Uh-oh.
And so I give the kid your phone number.
He's like, oh, that's the one that she's gotten 367 times before.
Yeah. Apparently you have. He's like, oh, Miss Andrea likes the decaf with the extra sweet
light ice,
blah 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 blah.
Yep.
And he even referred to you by name.
Well, that's just because it's in the computer.
I think it's because you go there every day and you're not telling me about $7 drinks every day.
The good news is, if it were closer, I would be going there. I would need to get a loan or something to pay for my coffee habit. But luckily, it's just far enough that I don't go.
She made me drive all the way over there in the slingshot the other day.
I did, but we were going for a ride anyway. So
we might as well go to 7 Brew for a $9 drink.
Yeah, well, $8.30 or something like that.
It goes up every time I say it.
With tip, it's like $8.30. I don't know.
All right, so this is Wifey here. If y'all haven't met her, Andrew's a realtor also. She doesn't work every day with Mark and I too much, but she's the backbone. She kind of helps us out when we need it. And if you have questions, do me a favor. Drop them in the comments so we can. And today's questions can be about real estate or like wife stuff. Like
if you need like information on different stores in the area,
where to get your nails did.
What's that?
Where to get your nails did.
Where to get your nails done. Where to buy coffee. I'm your gal.
Throw the questions in the comments. I've got some other stuff that we're going to review here. If I hit the right button, we'll find out. All right, so this is all pretty impressive.
Yeah, you should see our setup in here. I mean, I can't believe, because normally Jeffrey knows how to like turn a TV on and then off.
Yeah,
but we've got like a couple monitors here. We've got
snazzy lights. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole setup.
All right, so I'm gonna watch this. Boom. How you like me now, baby? All right, so let's go over here. Mark put a few things together for us. I want to talk about, first of all, the weather, because weather is why we moved here in the first place. Kind of.
It's nice.
It was how many years ago now?
So we moved here in 2011 because the girls had just turned 1. And right before we moved here, there was a horrible snowstorm in Pittsburgh where it was literally like up to my hip. We couldn't get the front door open, and Jeff had to literally shovel like a tunnel for the dog to go out to go.
And it was a big black lab too. It's not like a little frou-frou dog.
Yeah.
That dog was so dumb.
Yeah, unfortunately, poor Boo Boo.
I think there was some inbreeding going on.
I think his parents were like brother and sister or something along those lines.
He had such horrible separation anxiety.
Yeah,
he would
did.
eat the house when I mean, I loved him and all.
He gutted our couch. Was he the one that ripped the toilet seat off the toilet, or was that
No,
Bear?
that was Bear. We had bad luck with black labs for a while.
So now we've switched over to a greyhound, and she's the best dog ever.
She is.
Wonderful dog.
So the weather's what got us here. Actually, I was talking to I was texting with Doug on the way in here, and they're getting ready for a snowstorm in Michigan right now.
Poor Doug.
Yeah. All right. So weather today was 75 degrees. We had a little rain this morning, but it was absolutely beautiful. And look at this for the week. High of 77, 61. Friday, it gets Charleston cold at 56 degrees for a high. But even the lows are in the 40s and 50s for the most part. Great weather here. All right, Mark put together some numbers. So for this week and the last week, still seeing some decent buying activity for this time of year. 240 homes under contract last week. That was 17 less than the week before. But look, our median price shot back up. It went $85,000. And this is, you can't go by a picture of 1 week at a time. You got to go over the course of months.
Sure.
But it went up $85,000 on average to $575,000. And the condos and townhouses again up to $3.2 million. Condos and townhouses. Those all have to be the condos down, like looking over the Ravenel Bridge.
Right. The ones that are right there.
Our first house was a townhouse. Did you like our first house?
Yeah, our first house. I think when we sold it for $100,000.
I think it was 110.
Yeah, 110. That was about 20 some years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, we sold it 2-bedroom, and it was 100,000.
So when we were first married, Andrea had her girlfriend Leanne stay over at that townhouse one night, and we woke up to an alarm. Do you remember the alarm going off?
I do remember.
There was a carbon monoxide alarm that went off in that townhouse.
Yep.
And being the astute paramedic that I was at the time, I went and unplugged the alarm and wanted to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I said, well, wait a second, that's a carbon monoxide alarm. We probably want to check this out. So Andrea goes downstairs and she tries to wake up Leanne, and she comes up and says, Leanne won't wake up.
And I said, and I've got a little bit of a headache.
Like, all right, here we go. So 911 got called, and I worked in fire and EMS in that district. And so comes the fire department was pretty close. And here comes the fire department pulling in, and here I come, and we were able to wake up Leanne. And you and Leanne are both in your jammies.
Yeah, that would looked a little odd.
Yeah, so I got like these two 21-year-old women, and I'm walking out of my townhouse with these two girls, and the guys were like thinking, I didn't think Jeff had so much game. Like I felt like I was.
Come on, they know you got the game.
Come on, play ya.
Come on,
play ya. All right, mortgage news. We went down this week, 6.25% for the conventional. We've still been hearing, I think I saw an article yesterday that said the smart guys put it at a 66% chance that there will be a 0.25 point reduction at the Fed meeting on December 10th, I think it is. But remember, that does not automatically mean lower mortgage rates. But look at the 30-year VA, and the FHA is pretty close also. It's down to under 6, so we're at 5.87 on that. And the area medians, Summerville, obviously at 375, much lower than some other parts of the city, like Mount Pleasant and so on.
But we're here in Summerville, and I love Summerville.
Yeah,
I do.
We really didn't look. I mean, we knew Charleston was it, and but we really were pretty sure Summerville was it.
Summerville, yeah, we did look in Monk's Corner, which is just right down the road from us.
Yeah,
and we did. Technically, we're on the line of Summerville and Goose Creek right now.
We are now, but we started over on the other side, over the Dorchester Road side.
Yeah, way over in Knightsville, which is also considered Summerville. But yeah, I love the Summerville area.
This will make people's heads hurt. We built, it was a Horton house. And back in the day, you could build a Horton house from the ground up. Now they do all specs. But we built the Horton house. How big was it?
So it was
3,700?
3,700 square feet. It was a 5-bedroom, 3-bath
Monster house.
for $256, I think.
$256,000.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Now I didn't do a lot of the upgrades. We did like carpet and no crown molding and that kind of stuff because we were trying to get a nice, big house.
Were poor.
Well, we weren't poor, but
just come out and
we
didn't
didn't have a whole lot of extra.
Poor,
we didn't have a whole lot of extra, so we were just trying to.
We did really well when we sold it, though.
What's that?
We did well when we sold it.
We did very well when we sold
Carnes.
it. We did very well. Yes, no complaints.
We actually, and the Summerville traffic is, if always the good, always the bad. Obviously, there is more traffic now than when we first moved here. But once the girls started going to school and they went over to Northwood Christian, you were spending an hour round trip.
I would go, it was about 25 to 30 minutes each way. And when you've got twins, they like to bicker a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So we would bicker the whole way there. We would argue the whole way back. And now keep in mind, I had to drive them there and then turn around, come home, and then go back and get them and then come home. And now, luckily, we're just a mile from the school that they go to. But Riley very often goes back twice after school. So
doing volleyball where she works there after school.
Yeah,
or
she
going
works
to
there
games.
after school. Right. So, us being a mile from the school now is an absolute blessing.
But we're actually a day away from Riley being able to go on her own. Riley got her driver's license last week.
To the school. Not many other places yet. But...
No, I'm terrified to let her on the road. All right, so let's talk about some next and infrastructure stuff here. So we got an email from one of our people that watch the channel and watches a lot of the Tuesday nights. So thank you so much for sending this to us. But he went to a builder meeting over in Nexton, and they kind of laid out some of what is coming in Nexton. Mm-hmm. So I want to go through a little bit of that and talk about kind of some things we had. And one thing that's a little scary to me that we're going to talk about golf carts in Nexton, which we don't love to hear, but we don't know what the final story is going to be yet. So widening of Nexton Parkway construction target is 2030 to 2032. That is a couple years longer away than what we have been saying. We thought that because Nexton Parkway is 2 lanes right now down most of it, and it really could stand to be 4 because traffic especially at rush hour getting to Nexton and then getting from 26 over to Cane Bay gets a little squirrely sometimes. Actually, Riley practicing her driving as she's been driving on a permit, we have forbidden her from trying to turn left out of Nexton Midtown on Nexton Parkway.
Well, they're putting that light in. Is that where you're talking about?
That whole stretch.
Yeah.
So that light is coming. And I think it says in here actually when that light is going to be coming.
Thank goodness that light is coming because I've seen people pull out in front of people. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, there's been some accidents there.
Yeah.
New traffic light is coming there before the end of this year. Traffic light at Grand Boulevard, Nexton Parkway, near where the new hospital, the new MUSC hospital is going up. Did you even know there was an MUSC hospital going over there?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I passed that.
So that'll be a target of 2027. And then connection to Midtown neighborhood to 176 won't be for 3 more years. Stop signs will be coming soon to various intersections in both Midtown and Blueway Ave. New entrance uplift to Blueway Ave will be constructed in 2026, and there's no plans to connect Nexton with Carnes Crossroads. And that was actually discussed at our Carnes, because we live in Carnes Crossroads, at our HOA meeting.
Yeah.
So I personally would like there to be a connector through there because as the crow flies, Nexton and Carnes are only about like 50 yards away.
So close. Yeah, they're so close.
But I feel like that would really increase the traffic going through 2 of those neighborhoods.
Probably true.
So while it would be nice for us to be able to get over to Nexton, I don't want everybody else to be able to come over to Carnes that easy.
Yeah.
Be a little busy going past our house.
I understand that.
Hold on, I lost my mouse. All right. New commercial, retail, fire, and school updates. So East Bay Deli, the owners have paused construction on their new location. It's over there by Harris Teeter. Not sure why, but they still do own the land. We've talked about how we've heard rumors for years of a Lowe's grocery store coming to the Nexton Cane Bay area. And apparently they said there's no big plans for that right now. And here's the big one that kind of makes everybody sad is there's no Trader Joe's scheduled as of now.
Oh, Trader Joe's. People love Trader Joe's, and it's where is it now? It's over in
In Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant
Yeah,
area.
that's the
Yes.
closest one.
Yeah.
And then in Myrtle.
Which, I mean, if you want to take a day trip and go, not a
A
day,
day
not
trip.
a day trip.
Traffic is so bad.
No.
You have to catch a flight from Charleston International Airport to the Mount Pleasant Airport to go to.
I think it took me maybe 45 minutes to get to Trader Joe's, maybe an hour.
You know, it's interesting. I went down to I had a meeting in Del Webb Point Hope yesterday, and it was 34 minutes to get there from Nexton, which I didn't think was bad.
Yeah.
But then that same trip back was an hour because
Depends
I was
on-
coming back at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
The time of day makes a huge
Yeah.
difference. Yes.
If you want to live in the Charleston market and you work downtown or in Mount Pleasant, Summerville's probably not the best place for you if you're a 9-to-5er.
Yeah, if you're traveling off those.
Yeah, if you're like a nurse at the MUSC or something and doing off-peak hours, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
No discussions with Costco. We've heard some rumors about Costco, but nothing coming there. We have a BJ's membership.
BJ's is fine.
good enough.
It's a lot like Costco. I know everybody seems to really love Costco.
Yeah.
Um,
I probably prefer it, but BJ's is good enough.
well, and then there's a Sam's Club over by the airport.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's over by the airport.
Right
Yeah,
down
so
there by
that's
the
not-
outlets.
That's not bad either.
Construction on new Midtown commercial development, Opie Grocery, to begin 2026. I don't know what that is. Design
neither.
of commercial retail buildings in Midtown will be similar to that of Dayfield Park. Schools, Midtown Middle will accommodate 1,100 students. So that's the new school that's being built right now. And then a secondary elementary school is planned for Nexton, but no ETA. And no plans for a high school, but they're considering a private school and have land designated for it as they move forward. There's no ETA in that one. And a fire station is being planned next to the new hospital and park off of Grand Avenue, and then another one over near 26. So that's going to be a bunch of new fire and EMS stations, because when we talk about Carnes here in a minute, I've got a new fire station being put up in Carnes also.
Yeah. Hey,
Ew.
live comments there. I know Mark's usually the one to read those.
So you're saying I should go over and read some comments
There,
now?
yeah,
All right,
there's been
all right,
some things,
all
and I
all
haven't
right,
wanted
wow,
to cut in, but
no,
yeah, we've been.
I appreciate that. All right. Okay, let's go to one here. This is the first one I want to go to. This one was put up at 8:24 this morning. I love this. This is amazing. So somebody actually got up today and said, I'm going to go in preparation of the live tonight, and I'm going to put this comment.
Yeah.
Repeat, stay away. Terrible place to live. Cost of living, ridiculous.
Well, they tried.
Look,
Reading is hard.
listen, you tried. Good for you. I appreciate the effort. Cost of living is ridiculous. I mean,
No.
if you're moving from like Elk Snout, Louisiana, maybe. But
yeah.
I don't- I
Yeah.
don't
There's a
think
lot of people
that's-
who would beg to differ. But
yeah. All right. Let's go through some more comments here. Good. Oh, here I got to do this one. Good evening to all from Loretta in Pocono Lake, Pennsylvania. You got
Hello.
No, you don't wait.
Poconos.
That's it. See,
We've been to the Poconos. Loved it.
Yeah.
Stayed there for a couple of nights.
got the big like champagne glass
J-
bathtub
jacuzzi.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah,
I love that.
I bet you remember that night. You know what I'm saying?
You bet.
Yeah, come on, girl. All right. Ganskis are here from Horizons and Families Down. Fantastic. They're coming in tomorrow, he says.
Can't
And
wait.
the Ganskis in. We've got, look at the amazing Greggs. Loud and clear. Thank you,
Can you
Husky
hear
Dog.
us?
Good evening from Rose and Joe. Them's my peoples.
Hi, Rose and Joe.
All right, let's see what Josh. If there was a husband catalog, the Jeff Gregg model would be on back order. I love me some Josh.
Yep.
That's a good friend of ours. If you've heard me talk a couple times before about he's a musician and he plays all around town here, and he's also in a big Charleston band here called the Alan Price and the Modern Day. So fantastically talented dude.
We love Josh.
And here's all right. So here's Jeannie. She loves the coffee I was talking about. I saw Jeannie today.
Thank you, Jeannie. Right?
So I felt bad. Jeannie kind of scolded me this morning.
What did she scold you for?
Well, so I was.
You probably deserved it if she,
No, so I went to Target.
Okay.
I had some clients that were having a a grandbaby
Yes.
for the first time, and so I asked you what to go get them, and you said the little sleep sacky thing.
Yeah, you could have ordered it, pre-ordered, and picked it up.
I didn't plan ahead enough, so I had to go to Target to get it. This is actually a funny story. So I go into Target and I'm in the baby section of Target, and I'm going over to Del Webb to meet them. So I want to pick it up and take it to them for their grandkid that's going to be here soon, and I'm lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm in the baby section. There's lots of stuff. And so I see this woman, she's about 25 years old. And I said, oh, she looks like a mom. I'm going to go talk to her. And so I said, excuse me, are you a mom? And here's what she did. She goes, I found out this morning that I'm going to be.
You better hope that nobody knows somebody.
No, I didn't describe her. I didn't describe her.
Like,
yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, if I just let the cat out the bag, lady, I'm sorry. So she's like, oh, you want to be over here? She goes over and finds it with me. It was pretty fun. Really
They're
cute.
those sleep sack things that keep the baby swaddled.
Yeah.
They were like a heaven sent.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the only things that
that's all I put them in because they're comfortable.
Sleep.
They're comfortable. They keep them nice and tight and warm. And yeah,
having
awesome.
Twins, they were trying to kill us, I swear. Like they would wake each other up and take turns like trying to keep us awake.
Yeah, that is true.
Hello from Mike and Becky in Crofton, Maryland. Happy Thanksgiving week. Thank you all. Hope you're not going to get too cold up there. I know we got some snow coming in. Wes and Heidi from Connecticut is here. We've got baby Yoda saying hello, 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 hello. And let's see what else. Judy and Dan are here from Chesterfield, Michigan. They're saying hello, Andrea.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I think you guys are getting snow based on what my friend Doug says.
It's interesting how when you click on it, it makes it go away. You'd think it'd be the other way around.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, got a question here. What are the average property taxes on hose? Well, it depends on what kind of hoe you. No, I'm sorry. She meant to say homes. It says hose right there. I'm like, I didn't think hoes were taxed. Your mom wasn't taxed, right?
See, here's where Mark would probably give you the poke under the table.
Yeah, he'd be hitting the mute button right now. All right, so
I think I just heard what you said. I think
it took a second to kick in.
It just registered. I was too busy scolding you.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So our house, we have a 3,000 square foot house in Carnes. Our house is probably valued at about $600,000 right now, and our taxes were about $2,200 or $2,300 this year. Taxes are a little higher in Dorchester than they are in Berkeley. Charleston, more along the lines of Dorchester probably. We have taxes here from the lows of $1,600 a year to if you were in a community development area like Summers Corner and you had a really a higher house for that neighborhood, you could be up to maybe $3,200 or maybe even $3,500. So I would say the average taxes around here is right around $2,000 to $2,200 a year. So compared to where most of our people were coming from in New Jersey and Connecticut and Michigan and all those places, actually really, really low. Oh, so Jeannie Mitchum, I meant to tell you. So I'm coming out from the Target, and I walked right by her car, but I didn't realize that it was her.
That it was
I
her.
was kind of zoned out because I was kind of reliving the fun thing that I just was talking.
You were reliving it.
I'm like, oh, that's so cool. She got knocked up. That's cool. And so and so I get a text message like, you're not even gonna say hello. And then it dawns on me that I just walked right past her car. She was, I said her name on. Sorry, I said your name. I hope you weren't there buying something for your husband.
It was. Did they still have that cool looking car? That same one, the
boxy one?
Yeah.
She's driving
yeah. Okay,
like kind of like the girl's car.
Yeah.
All right. So Jeannie moved here for the weather, for sure, and to be friends with you. That's really oh wow. Here's a great question. If someone wanted to bring a business here, what business do you think this area could use? I think I have a thought.
I have a thought.
All right.
We need to open another 7 Brew in Carnes Crossroads.
No, we do not need. Actually, I think it's a coffee shop coming. I think it might be Jesus Coffee too.
Yeah.
Coming to Carnes because I saw. We'll talk about what Carnes has come, but I think it was called like Hosanna Coffee or something like that. Yeah. So you got Jesus Chicken.
Yeah.
At Chick-fil-A and
Chick-fil-A?
maybe Jesus Coffee.
Maybe
over
some
there,
Jesus
Hosanna.
Coffee.
I think this area could use more and I don't even know if you could say affordable because this stuff just isn't affordable, but more childcare.
More childcare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard from clients and on Facebook there's waiting lists.
Childcare is not affordable.
Yeah, no,
Unfortunately, yeah.
When we did the math to figure out like what it was going to look like, to put
Yeah.
2 of them little terrace, it was going to be ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking maybe more car washes or banks.
Car washes. Shit, that's an inside joke. There's a car wash in a bank about every 30 feet going through Summerville.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I hope I'm not doing something wrong here. Anyone else have a small screen and not full screen?
Uh-oh.
Wow, I hope that's not the case. Well, if it is, it's Mark's fault. He should have been here.
I would blame him. Yeah, I would blame Mark.
All right. And then what are the average property taxes in Horizons Summers Corner 55? I would say $2,500 to $3,000, I would say is what most of our clients have been like out in Summers Corner in Horizons. I'm all terrified now. So is the screen really small? You know what? I'm going to look on.
I don't know.
Let me look.
Wait, hold on.
On my phone.
I got you too here, Boo. I got you
on Facebook and see if.
Oh, so we're just real small in the one corner there. Oh no.
Okay, no, it's full screen.
Yeah, we're okay now.
He's terrified me. All right, we got the Turcos here in Tidewater. Hope you're loving Tidewater. Could taxes and Horizons be $8,000? I saw several homes on Local Street with high taxes. Yeah, if they didn't have a 4% local tax rate. So here's the way this works. Whenever you are in the in South Carolina, you've got a 4% tax rate if it's your primary residence, and you've got a 6% tax rate if it is not your primary residence. Now, 4% and 6% sounds like the 6% would be 50% higher than the 4%, but it's actually triple. So it's kind of that old Ross Perot fuzzy. You're not old enough to remember Ross Perot.
No, I remember Ross Perot.
You remember Ross Perot?
Oh, absolutely.
I might or might not be 7.5 years older than Andrea. So
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Andrea couldn't drink at our wedding.
Yeah. Everybody was like, so, are you guys like pregnant or something? Is that why you're getting married young? Nope. I found a good one. I'm claiming them.
Possibly need to look any further.
I know, right?
Than having met me.
I had to claim them when I could.
So if you had if it wasn't your primary residence, that's one of the reasons that South Carolina is not the best snowbird state. You know, a lot of times in Florida, people are snowbirds and they go down there and have places. If it's not your primary residence here in South Carolina, your taxes do really, and it's on rental properties also. Yeah. So if you had it as an investment or a snowbird house, your taxes are basically going to be triple what they normally are. So it would be possible for somebody to have $8,000 taxes out there in Horizons if it wasn't their primary residence. The other thing is, a lot of realtors don't drive, and honestly, some people go in there without a realtor, which is just crazy.
Yeah,
but
don't do that.
They might have not been told.
That's what I was going to say. We've heard horror stories of people not even realizing.
Yeah.
And so they've thrown all that money.
Yeah. And now you can, for a certain amount of period of time, get a refund back.
Yeah, but it's only for a certain...
It's only for a year or two.
Yeah.
And some people just have it set up in escrow to automatically go. But a lot of people find out in year number 2 when they get the call from their bank that says, hey, you didn't have enough money in your escrow account, because when the closing attorney did it, they set it up as what would be a 4%, and then it ended up being a 6%. All right. Pink Lily, we need an Ace Hardware store. I was in one today.
Yeah, there's an Ace Hardware store on College Park.
Yep.
They are so nice in there.
They're so nice.
Helpful. The other one I think is on Trolley.
It is. That's the one I went to today.
Yeah.
And I had some great people in there. I like going in there over Lowe's and Home Depot because they always have really friendly, not that Lowe's and Home Depot doesn't, but there's always somebody there pretty quickly to help me because I'm kind of stupid when it comes to that kind of stuff.
They've just they jump to help you at the one on College Park anyway.
Am I or am I not the guy that knows how to fix everything in the house?
Oh, definitely.
That was sarcasm if you didn't know it. I can fix nothing. I tried to do 2 things in our old house up in Pennsylvania one time. It was our house here that I painted the wall when you and the girls were away that weekend.
Yes.
I painted a wall once, and she came home and said, "Yeah, don't do that.
Don't
again.
ever paint again, babe.
Nope.
No,
Appreciate the effort.
He does not have the patience. He just like
No.
slaps the paint up.
Yeah." And then up in Pittsburgh, I did try to surprise her with replacing the linoleum floor.
He was going to remodel.
With
You remodeled the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, you helped,
I started,
and then you managed while your friend did it. You
and
watched
then
him.
I called Doug and I said, I screwed up bad. Andrew's going to be home in a day. You need to come over and fix everything.
Real tile floor.
Yeah.
Tiled shower, I think.
I don't remember.
New
I think so,
sink.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit above
I
here.
didn't know
And then
what I was doing.
And then he tells me today, he goes, okay, you have two choices. You can either find some kind of way to make some kind of natural substance with vinegar and all this to clear my drain in the
Yeah.
sink drain.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to go buy some chemicals. And he knows I don't want him pouring like real strong
Yeah.
chemicals. I said, babe, why don't we just go under the sink? You can get, because the little stopper thing won't pull up. You have to go under and twist this and pull. And he goes, well, you're going to have to figure out how to do that because I don't know how.
I don't know how to do this kind of stuff. And by the way, this is your fault.
Why is it my fault?
Because you shed like a poodle. Or
I
like
do.
it's your hair that's going down the sink.
But I'm not using your sink.
That's the mystery to me.
So-
is that we have our own sinks, but somehow I know because
Are you like shaving your back?
Yes.
Or like how's that happening?
I've got the big back shaver thing, and
Yeah.
I'm using the sink there.
His eyebrows. I mean, look at his eyebrows. He's like trimming them and
big
the
giant caterpillars.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how this ended up. I thought we were ripping on you, not me, but that's all right.
Well, we moved it over to you
All right.
instead.
All right. Oh my goodness, this is so Tracy. Kalamazoo is getting 9 inches.
9, yeah.
Close to 20 inches of snow. It was 75
Ooh.
degrees here today.
Yeah.
I was in Kalamazoo one time, and remember I called you? I was terrified. I felt like a tornado dropped on the highway in front of me.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, I was driving from Chicago over to Kalamazoo, or back and forth the other way. I forget which one. Miss Robin says hello.
Hi, Robin. Mwah, love ya.
And too many Band-Aids to the traffic problems. Yeah, I guess. I mean, traffic has gotten worse here in Somerville. You'll go sit through a couple red lights going down Main Street.
They're trying. I mean, they've widened some roads that that I travel regularly. They changed around the pattern over by Tanya's house. You know, I think it's getting better. It's just probably going to take a while since
one of the big things is going to be when it goes from 2 lanes to 4 lanes, getting from Carnes over to Cane Bay. I'm excited about that. 4 lanes over Nexton Parkway would be amazing. And then I also just read today there's a new meeting about a roundabout going. Remember over in Knightsville, where the Publix, the big corner where Publix and the Walmart Marketplace and the Italian bistro that we always liked. That's going to a roundabout.
Oh, okay.
So it's a red light now, but they're talking about making it into a roundabout.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so let's finish up a couple comments here, and I'll get back at it. Edna, let's see. Rose, looks like they're going to start working on the Publix at Summers Corner, and they're doing lots of work at the Amenity Center Horizon Summers Corner. Yeah, so we've been saying remember when we first started selling homes?
I remember how long ago.
Yeah. There was years where we would say, and there's a Publix grocery store coming.
So long ago.
And then we finally just said, I can't lie to you anymore. I wasn't lying. I said, I don't know when it's coming. Like, we know they own the land.
We've heard, but we don't know if it's actually going to happen.
I think it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So they were moving dirt, and they were working on the out parcels. There's like a little mini hospital going right next door to that also.
Very nice.
So Summers Corner is going to be growing. And then the Amenity Center Horizons is the last we heard it was going to be April. So it's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
That's coming up real quick.
Indoor pool, outdoor pool, all the pickleball, tennis, and it's going to have a bar. So
nice.
No restaurant there, but it's going to have a bar. So it's going to be one of only 2 55 pluses where you can go get you a glass of wine and sit by the pool.
Bring your own munchies.
Yep. So Del Webb Nexton is going to have food also, but it's going to be very limited, if anything, over at Horizons. But super excited to see what that's going to look like.
You didn't finish the Target story.
Yep. So I did afterwards. I didn't see that comment until now.
We did afterwards.
All right. So, hey guys, what's an average closing cost for new construction, and what does it include? Okay. First of all, I don't know what to compare to New York prices. Y'all do real estate so weird up there. They've
It's
got this
different.
thing where, like, you close on the house, but you don't get funded for a while. So, like, it's not your house anymore, but you didn't get the money yet. I'm baffled as to how y'all do it in New York. So, I would say on average, we see most of our closing costs run from about $5,000 to $15,000, but there's a lot that goes into that.
Mhm.
So that's the title search. That is the the attorney fees. That is the first year of home insurance. That is the all of the money that goes into the HOA, the transfer fees, all of those things. A lot of new construction is giving you anywhere from 5,000 up to 2% of the price of the home towards those closing costs. So for new construction, we often see that whatever the mortgage company is giving you covers the whole nut. But it's all over the board. Obviously, cash is a much lower cost for the closing costs than a mortgage is. And then we've had some clients do you know about the home equity conversion mortgage. We've got lots of videos and we've talked about it before. That has some more closing costs with it because it's an FHA backed product. So you end up paying a little bit more, but for some people it makes all the sense, makes all the sense in the world. Talisha says you're my personal assistant.
Is that what that means? I wasn't sure what that
Well,
meant.
I'm just saying. And Talisha's smart.
Talisha is smart. I love Talisha.
We love us some Talisha.
She's a good
on
gal.
our team. She's a keeper. We love her.
Yep.
All right. All right, let me see. We have full screen. Okay, thank goodness. The
good.
75-inch TV. Wow.
Wait, what does it say about Andrea's left arm and your
We
right
have full
arm?
screen on the phone. On the 75-inch TV, we only have Andrea's left arm and your right arm. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I did something wrong, apparently.
Oh, no.
All right, well.
Uh-oh. Well, Mark will be back, and then he'll be able to fix it for next time.
We come into the...
Hi.
Yeah, sorry. This is what happens when Mark goes on vacation.
Yeah, how dare he?
Let's get back to a few things. I want to show some, let me find this. This is the Carnes update for the 2025 annual POA meeting. And so there's the beautiful pool that's there at Carnes.
We love that pool.
And there's the water slide. There's all of the, look, we have farmers on staff now, so they talked about all that. Here's some of the things that they did, that they've accomplished. The opening of the amenity center with the lake house, the wellness center, the farm store, the sports courts, the playground, the pool and green space, cleaned up the lake banks as well. Comcast agreement completed to be a provider in Carnes. So right now it's Home Telecom.
Yep.
And you're gonna have an option now
to do Comcast.
Of Comcast also. So hopefully a little competition might do a little something for the rates.
I hope.
Proposed driveway to widen driveways the right 12 feet. Okay, so I think that's for individual houses, but anyway, let's go through here and see here some pretty pictures of some of the events that go down there at Carnes. There's always stuff going on.
Our daughter loves the fitness center there. It's got some treadmills, weights. Yeah. It has everything you need if you're, I mean, it's not like a huge gym, but
Andrew and Riley have drugged me over there a few times, and I made it like 20 minutes, and then I went and sat by the pool.
Yeah, well, you
lovely.
did a little, so it's okay.
So they had 100+ lifestyle events there so far this year. 8 signature events, 2 of them hosted at the farm. 900 residents in attendance at the Halloween Bash. The 4th Friday Farmers Market went down from April to September. That's always fun because they have bands. Our friend Kelly plays there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your favorite part of that? Do you remember what the petting zoo?
Oh, the petting zoo.
They haven't had it for a while.
Gosh. I don't know. I swear. I feel like when I went by there the one day they had.
Because I went by one time and it wasn't there, and it was one of these events.
They've had goats. What else? I'm trying to think of what else has been there.
Just the little chickens running around, the ducks and the bunnies, and
just darling. Love it.
You want to make Andrea happy? get her a 7 brew and take her to a petting zoo. That's
Oh,
really all. That's all it would
that's
need.
all I need.
All right, let me figure out how to turn this other, because now I have this comment on here, and now I don't.
Oh, I
know
saw
how
something
to-
about what's the attraction with Dutch Bros. I saw that comment, but it's gone now. So
That's all right. You can go ahead and answer
I
it.
will, if I read that correctly, I will tell you. Dutch Bros is fine. They have a drink that I like. It's a lot like the Blondie called the Golden Eagle. It's fine. But the line is always very long, so I know people do love it. I know they do.
I think it's in a bad place there
It's on a corner, and
because it backs
so
up into like the traffic trying to get over into Lowe's.
yeah, it's not the best. I guess they used what they could, to build it. But yeah, you do. It is the design, the pattern of the traffic flow is not the best, but there's a lot of people. A lot of people love that place. They do.
All right, back here, round year food truck Fridays and the new wellness classes and group fitness. Have you guys done any classes yet?
We have not done any
Because I know they're doing like
classes.
yoga and Pilates and.
No, I can't remember if Riley said she was going to try that, but no, we have not. We've just gone in there, lifted weights.
Have you ever done yoga?
I did yoga before. Yoga is actually, they have hot yoga also, but yoga's
Anytime you do yoga, it's hot yoga. You know what I'm saying?
anytime you like yoga can be quite challenging,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
Yeah. You came home and showed me, tried to do this move one time, and I almost
Yeah.
pulled something bad.
Yeah. It can be a lot more challenging than people think.
All right. Communication. They just talked about how everything's on the app. And then obviously on Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of stuff they do. The one cool thing is like the app, you do have a credit towards produce in the neighborhood of $150 a year. And that's included in the cost of the HOA, which is the new numbers out this year. What's going to cost next year for the HOA? We're going to talk about that. Farm highlights, they did 12 workshops. They did a bunch of farm tours, some volunteer days, had a blueberry festival and a pumpkin patch. We didn't actually go to the pumpkin.
Yeah. Darn.
Did you even know about it?
No, you know what? I get a lot of
I knew about it.
I get the newsletter and then I just forget to read it.
I knew about it and I didn't bring it up.
Of course.
Because I knew it was going to cost me like $50 in pumpkins.
That is probably
Listen,
true.
that's your fault for not catching it.
Yeah. He's right.
Don't expect me to, if it's going to cost me money,
I
don't
know.
expect me to come out unless it's the lobster roll truck down at the food truck thing.
Yeah. Well, if there's ever a petting zoo, you got to tell me about that.
I would. And I did tell you about the petting zoo.
Did you?
I did. Well, I took you down there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that was the last time, but
I really could just about do anything wrong in life. If I were to get her a 7 brew Blondie and take her to a petting zoo, I'd probably be forgiven.
All is forgiven.
Just about everything.
That's
and right. I'm so simple. Just a diet lemonade from Chick-fil-A.
He loves the diet lemonade from Chick-fil-A with no ice. So you get more lemonade. And then when you take it home, you can add ice to it.
I sip on it for a couple of days, but you've got about an 80% success rating
with bringing it home.
Bringing it home, yeah.
Well, I have the memory of a goldfish. I've been told that. Dory.
Yeah, we call her Dory sometimes.
Finding Nemo. But anyway,
it'd be funny if you didn't remember the name of the movie.
Finding
right there.
Who's that again?
What is the name of that movie?
Dory. But anyway, sometimes I'll forget. But
she does forget.
I've been.
It's been good lately. You haven't forgotten because she'll go with the kids to Jesus Chicken and come home with without me getting me a lemonade.
Yeah.
And I don't speak like Jesus.
He makes me sleep outside.
No,
locks me out.
Do not. I don't like it that much. Here's some of the stuff that was grown at the farm this year. And then they gave away a prize. I don't know what the prize was. No, I didn't win it. Here's the budget. Just kind of showing the budget. It's well funded. Road reserves of $1.3 million. Community enhancement fund balance is $382,000. All right, so here's the big news for the year: 3% increase, which I think is extremely reasonable. And they're doing it now before you had to pay the bill yearly.
Okay.
And now they're allowing you to pay the bill quarterly.
Yeah.
So $1,595.76 for the yearly HOA in Carnes now. But I feel like that is a great value for what you get.
You get it like a resort style pool that is
it's
just
like living at a Marriott resort.
I was gonna say you feel like you're at a Disney resort.
That's her. What you don't realize just happened there is she just Disney. She just tries to subliminally get that message into my head.
Who thinks that we should go to Disney again?
Okay, how often have we been to Disney?
Oh, once every 6 years or so.
6 months. Once every 6 months, I would say, is what we
Well,
average going to
not
Disney.
quite,
But pretty close.
But I
Yeah.
keep saying the kids are getting older, though. They're going to be 16.
Yeah, she starts pulling that
in
crap. Like,
December.
oh, they're going to be out of the house soon. They ain't going nowhere.
I hope they stay for a while. You do too, don't you?
I really do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you
I kind of.
do.
I'm not gonna lie.
They'll say to me, they'll
I
be
kinda
like,
like
"Does
'em.
Dad really want us to move out when we're 18?" I'm like, "No, he's full of it. Anytime Riley's
No, but
busy now,
I'm gonna keep saying that so that I can start charging them rent when they do turn 18.
yeah, $20,
Uh,
$20 a month.
$20 towards you can spend on 7 brew.
I'll take it then.
Get them each to buy you 2 7 brews a month.
Perfect.
All right. All right. Let's see. So I thought this was cool. So here is the artist rendition of what the slide was going to look like, and then this picture on the right is what it ended up looking like.
It looks even better than it looked in the.
It does,
artist
especially down here.
rendition.
Here was the artist rendition, and then over here is the actual picture of what it ended up looking like. And I feel like it turned out even better than what they were saying it was going to be. Here's the inside of the lake house, and then the farm. Absolutely beautiful. You know, there's 3 acres that they're growing right now.
Okay.
And
3
there's
acres?
another 8 acres that they're prepping right now to start growing.
Oh.
So they'll be growing crops on 11 acres.
11
total.
acres.
Yeah. Here's the pickleball courts. There's the
little gym.
Yeah, the fitness center that Andrew was talking about. See this one right here? These little free weight looking things. See how little that one is?
Yeah.
That sucker's way heavier than I thought it would be.
Well, the bottom one is right around 100. The bottom one there on the.
Is it that much?
Yeah, the bottom one is right around. I forget if it's 100, 110, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here is 226 delivery of 332 lots. So that's, I'm guessing, what they're going to be looking to give to Lennar in 2026. So we would assume that it would be close to that with finished product for the year. Horizons at Carnes Crossroads was started in the second quarter of this year. Obviously, y'all on the channel that watch this, you've seen a bunch of that stuff about Horizons. We've sold a bunch in there. Here's where the current phases are of construction. And then here's Horizons back here. And then over here, I think, is where the kind of going next in the neighborhood. So lots of new construction still coming. Phase 18. And they're putting a new red light in. Did you know that?
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because there's only one. Well, there's 2 red lights technically.
Well, I don't
going
understand
out.
because there's 3 entrances into our neighborhood, and I don't know why anybody would try to make a left out of the second or third entrance.
3 entrances off of Main Street.
Off Main Street.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I should say
Because
that.
then there's the new one over by the
Then
hospital.
there's a new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you try to make a left out of the second or third entrance,
No.
forget it.
Don't even try.
Now that they've added that median in there,
Mhm.
you know, it used to be easier.
It's not safe. Don't even try it.
Mm-mm.
You got to go out by the red light
Go to
down
the
by
light.
Publix where Northwood Christian is by the refuel station.
Yes, and there's a
and you
Dunkin'
can make
there.
a left there.
Yeah.
See how she brought that up? There's a Dunkin' there.
There's a Dunkin'
because
there.
there's Dunkin' coffee.
Dunkin' is delicious, but it
You
does
gotta
not
understand.
measure up to the 7 brew.
She's got a beverage problem.
Got a problem.
I'm not going to exaggerate here right now. I'm just going to ask you to be honest.
Yes,
At any given point, how many drinks do you have in rotation at the house normally?
probably 3 to 4. I'll have my. But here's the thing: I'll have
Here it comes.
I'll have a cup of hot coffee.
Mhm.
I'll have a glass of water.
Mhm.
I'll have a glass of water with a little bit of squeeze in it, like purple or whatever, like grape.
Purple.
It's purple
Yeah,
flavored.
purple.
It's great.
She'd be like, Jeffrey, get me some purple.
Get me some purple. And then maybe I'll get like my Starbucks iced. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Microphone. I just apologized.
You really did. I felt
Yeah.
like you apologized to the microphone.
There will be the Starbucks ice stuff that you could get at the store. I'll pour like a little bit of that in like a
Yeah.
little wine glass.
Yeah,
and sip
God
on
help
that.
me. I came home with the wrong one day. It was like the end of the universe.
Oh, was it it was the one that's like
don't
a
know.
sweet cream or something. It doesn't taste as good.
Yeah.
You need the mocha. The
yeah.
mochas.
So now she sends me pictures.
Yeah. Oh,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Either come home with this
Make sure you read it.
or don't
'cause
come home with it. She's
Either
really,
come home with it or don't come
see,
home.
she's a hateful woman.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a new light going here. So this is the entrance. This is the road that's closest to Summerville.
Yes.
So there'll be a light going in there, which is fantastic.
That is awesome.
Uh,
Listen, you guys got to know this. Carnes Crossroads is the place to be.
it really is.
I love it.
That's where the cool kids go.
I love it.
All right, so new development coming. So the Publix is open. A lot of these are open now. Ruby's Bagels, great bagels.
I have yet to go there.
Yeah,
I forgot
Riley,
about them.
Riley and I were there on the opening day.
Yeah, she said they give you lots of cream cheese.
Oh
Cream
yeah,
cheese is
you
one
got
of my
a cream
favorites.
cheese problem. Firehouse Subs, Hollywood Feed. That's a bougie store for pets.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, Hollywood Feed. When I first saw Hollywood, it looked like a movie store or
Yeah,
something.
well, it is
and
for
then,
puppy dogs.
And then I realized it said feeds. I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
oh,
just,
okay.
Can we just get it on the channel here now that Cheetah doesn't need Hollywood Feed? That she's doing just fine
Cheetah
with
gets the tractor
supply food
for health
Yeah.
lamb.
All right, so she's fine with that.
Yep, she likes it.
First watch coming soon. Five Guys, Spring Hill Suites is coming. Daycare.
Awesome.
Oh, it said needed daycare, so we got daycare coming.
Yeah.
And a Chase Bank. And then here's some Uptown. So this is right across from Carnes.
Yes.
And this is all available to get to by golf cart.
Yes, we love it because we have a golf cart. So we like to just cross that little crosswalk area by the Dunkin'.
Yeah.
And go to the other side.
Neighborhood Tap House. I don't know if you've been there
I've
yet.
never been to Neighborhood Tap House. I
was
want
there.
to
Who
try
was I
it.
there with?
Probably your girlfriend. I don't know.
think so. I don't
think
think
it was
I
her?
took her there. I was there with somebody.
Yeah, I know you did go there. I want to go up to the rooftop sometime.
Yeah, I'll
there.
take you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go on a date.
Mm-hmm.
No coffee that day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Chipotle. Kids have a Chipotle
The kids
problem.
have a Chipotle problem. I'm not a Chipotle person. They love it.
They've got a drive-through, so that is kind of cool because you can order on your phone ahead of time
and go pick it up
and just drive through
That
and
is
pick
nice.
it up. Got a Freddy's there. One of our clients actually owns that.
Yep.
And Poke Bowl Place, Playa Bowls. One of these has the what is the Disney
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. Yeah.
Yes. I think it's the Pliables that has that.
If you're a Disney fan and you've had the Dole Whip at Disney,
they have Dole Whip.
They actually have it at Pliable.
They do. Yeah. I was really surprised to see that.
They've got the Great Greek. I got a gyro. Yes, I know I say it wrong there.
Gyro. Wait, no, hold on. My friend who's German taught me how to say it. Let me think if I can remember.
Hold on. What
Gyro.
Wait.
Is that how I say it?
I don't know, but Germans don't.
Gyro.
Gyros aren't German.
Well, she taught me how to say it, so.
Well, you're not going to trust a German when
I do trust
a Greek
the German.
word.
She's a very intelligent person.
But she's German, not Greek.
She told me that I said it really well, but I forget how to
Look
say
like
it.
Your face is having a seizure when you say it, like
now, don't try to get me to say bratwurst. I can't say
Oh,
that
yeah.
Says it.
Yeah, it's funny to hear. We should get her to say bratwurst on the channel.
She wouldn't do it.
It's pretty funny. Mr. Pan, Raymond Noodles. There's a bank there. Duck Donuts is going in. Jimmy John's, a UPS store. There's the cafe I was talking about, Cafe Hosanna. I don't know anything about it, but I'm thinking that might be Jesus Coffee.
Nice.
Remade Pilates, as if like
remade.
Yeah. Is that what it says?
Yeah. Looks like it. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on.
Is it like used Pilates?
Very blind. Looks like it says remade.
They're not new. They're used or something.
I think maybe.
La Taquira, I guess. I don't know. And ATI Physical Therapy. So lots of cool stuff. And then there's a new fire department coming right in Carnes. The new engine has been purchased and is operational already. I think it's stationed at another station. And so there's a nice brandy new Goose Creek Fire Department station right outside of Carnes Crossroads. That always helps with the then they got two question and answers. So that's it. Lots of cool stuff coming in Carnes. We've been real happy to be there. Let's go back and see if there's any more questions. I apologize.
2 streams going on, one formatted for the phone.
And the other for that. Yeah, but Lenny, it's never been that before. Now, we've never done this in the studio before.
Yeah, you guys are usually on your separate.
And I will say I'm very impressed with you for one thing.
How's that?
You have not complained about the heat in this room right now.
Oh, it
is really
so
I give you permission
here.
to complain right now.
I was going to complain as soon as the cameras went off.
I knew you were.
I already have hot flashes. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not a young chick.
Got a little menopause monster going on. Yeah, I actually bought her. We were down in we were going on a cruise, and a fan.
Yep, it goes around your
those
neck.
fans that goes around the neck,
blows like right in your face. It is wonderful.
If you ever do the live again, you're going to want to have that fan with you.
I promise I thought about bringing it, but I knew it would hit the microphone. So couldn't do it.
Okay, well here's a good one. Let's see what this says. Turco's 4,200 square foot house in Tidewater. They expect their tax to be about 3,500. So that's a big old house. Yeah, that sounds probably about right. And we've got Jay. Hi, my wife stopped you guys to say hey 2 weeks ago. We appreciate your insight into the area. We picked a home in Midtown. Fantastic.
Nice.
That's awesome. I
That's
was
a very nice
glad
area.
to talk. It's kind of funny. A while back when the channel started getting more popular, I would come home and I would say, the weirdest thing happened today. I had somebody come up to me and say they watch me on YouTube all the time. And Andrea was kind of like, all right, Mr. Big Head.
I'd call him
Yeah,
Hollywood and all this.
okay, yeah, sure. And then it happened a couple times in a row when she was out with me. She's like,
It happens more than you would ever think. It
Yeah.
is so funny. Or people will be looking at him out of the corner of their eye and they're like, he actually saw someone taking his picture one day.
yeah, that
without
happened this
them.
week for the first time. Somebody
Mhm.
snuck a picture of me while I
I
was
just think
sitting
it
in
is
a meeting.
so funny that, I mean, because I would understand that if you had like 1 million followers or something, but I think a lot of people just watch your videos.
Well,
like,
what's great is a guy came up to me this week. He might be watching tonight. We're gonna anyway. I won't tell his business, but he said, I watch you in Mark, and I just want to let you know that you are the better looking of the two.
Yeah, Jeffrey was very
Yeah.
proud of
Yeah,
being
I
better
called
looking.
Andrea immediately.
But what he says about Mark, though, Mark's better at the drone or something.
Pretty much everything else.
Everything
I'm sure
else,
it was.
everything
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
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 See, all I'm known for is being my daughter's mom. Everyone knows me as Riley's mom.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Reagan's mom too, but I always get, you're Riley's mom.
Yep.
And I got it at Disney Springs one day. There with Disney again.
Yeah.
Kid comes up, he goes, "That's Riley's mom." I'm like, what? When did I become?
What's that song? Riley's mom has got it going on. See, we're allowed to sing because Mark's not here and he can't stop us. Edna, can't wait for the grandkids to come down and play in that pool in the summer. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Now here, the one downside I've heard a lot of people complain about with the Carnes pool is it's not that deep.
Yeah, but so what?
It's I know.
I've been on. I go down like kind of like just crouch down. It's really
it's
nice.
not a deep pool, but it's a for families and
No,
kids
it's
and
great.
stuff. So that makes sense. Okay.
Robin's up for adoption.
Robin,
I'll take you in, Robin.
We're not adopting
but
you.
I gotta go get Christmas presents for you because I want you to have the same as the other girls.
And the
my two
last
girls.
comment, because Jeff is awesome.
Jeff is awesome.
When no
Josh.
truer words have really ever been
Josh,
spoken.
what did he pay you to give him all these compliments on?
I actually saw him
on here.
I saw him today too.
Did you?
I was so Mark was. I don't like to be alone.
Oh, this guy, Mr. Socialite here.
Yeah. Which is why I love it when y'all come up and say hi.
Yes, trust me,
yeah,
he loves it.
Yeah, please
he loves it.
don't ever ignore me. Come say
Yeah.
hi. But when Mark's out of town, I get lonely. And so I was out like seeing everybody today. I saw Josh, I saw Jeannie, I saw Jason. I went down and saw him. It was a lot of fun.
He said he wants to be one of like the old guys that sits at the McDonald's in the morning and has coffee.
No, ma'am. That was the original plan back in the day.
Oh, here we go.
Where do I want to go sit now and meet the guys for coffee? Good. You can say it. It's all right. They know.
He wants to go to, a 55 plus community. Some
Yeah,
kind of 55
yeah,
plus
yeah.
community.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Something.
All right. So let's talk about that together here.
Listen, they're great. I'm also very happy in Carnes.
So
that's the problem.
Okay. So I always tell people I'm going to be living in one of these here someday.
Mhm.
And we got 3 years until the girls turn 19.
Yeah.
And they could live there.
Well,
on camera, I just need to know it's not a no, right?
No, it's not a no, but I love Carnes. I love where I'm at.
Well, we've got Horizons in Carnes now, so that might be the answer.
Horizons is in Carnes.
Maybe you and I go to Horizons in Carnes, and the girls can take our house. I'll charge them rent. Go and rent for that house in Carnes is probably $3,000 a month.
Oh, I'm sure they could afford that.
Yeah,
straight out of school.
That'll be we'll get it figured out. All right, so I think that is it on all of the comments, guys. Again, I apologize about if you're looking at like a half screen and you're only seeing.
And sorry if we missed any comments.
Yeah,
I don't think we did, but it's possible.
Oh, squirrel.
So
I was out today because I didn't get to see Mark, but you know what? I think they were at. He texted me. They were at Grand Cayman yesterday.
Oh, that's where you swang.
Yeah,
no,
a swinger. That's right. We weren't going to talk about
You-
being swingers on the channel, baby. That's not for YouTube world. That's just for us.
You're gonna make me cough. That's where you swam with the stingrays.
Okay, so I used to have this job, and I worked. I just I traveled, and I was always at events. and I'd be in Las Vegas this week, and
Yep.
South Beach the next week, and then San Diego the next week, and then back to Las Vegas. So I did a lot of travel. And Andrew was always very understanding that, I had to go out, and I worked at all these conferences
And I
around
had
the country.
2 little babies at home.
She's stuck
That
at
kept me
home with the
busy.
2 shorties, trying to keep her up all night. So I went to Grand Cayman for a meeting one day, and I sent her pictures of me swimming with stingrays.
With stingrays and both of his other partners that are guys and both their wives.
Yeah, but you had babies at home, so you could have gone otherwise.
I had just gotten done cleaning up like 4 blowouts. And he shows me these pictures of him
Yeah.
drinking drinks. And
Yeah, I'm having adult beverages, smoking a Cuban cigar that
But
was
guess
actually
what?
rolled by a Cuban. They flew a Cuban dude into this
They
meeting
actually
to
did.
roll cigars. It was unbelievable.
he's not lying.
Yeah. And so she said, okay, listen, I get your job is to go out and make friends for a living and go
Schmooze.
travel around. That's all fine. Let's not call it working when you're in Grand Cayman swimming with stingrays. That's not going to be work anymore.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trade it. And as a matter of fact, I would pay to have some of those days back with those
Yeah, I
babies.
know.
I still love you guys now, even though
Yeah,
you're 16, almost 16.
Little
But
terrorist. My insurance rates are going through the roof right now because you're driving. All right, guys. Hey, listen, thanks so much for watching. I apologize again for the video, but Mark will be back next week, so there's a high probability that we don't screw anything up. I really thought it was funny last week because as I was closing out, I said, okay, well, if as long as I don't do anything wrong, there's going to be a QR code on the screen that you could scan to
Okay.
schedule a meeting with us.
yeah,
And I didn't hit the button.
and you didn't hit the button.
It just ended. So I think I'm going to do it this time.
I want to point out somebody just mentioned Elf. So
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Yeah. So
Elf.
Mark and I, if you're a client of ours, look for an email coming. We rented a whole movie theater on December 16th.
Are you sure that?
No.
I think it might be December 13th. Let me look.
Okay.
December 13th.
Yeah, 13th sounds
is
right
a
because
Saturday.
December 13th.
Yes.
We rented a 140 seat theater for Elf. So we're getting all of our clients together. So if you're a client of ours, be looking in your email. There'll be something coming out real soon. But if you want to keep it on the calendar, the 13th of December in Summerville at the Azalea Theater at noon. We'll get popcorn and drinks. We have a really great time. So hope you all
So
come out to
fun.
that. Okay. So now I got to find out. So I go,
And by the way, I saw someone else said Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving
Yeah.
to you all as well.
happy Thanksgiving.
Hope you guys have a great holiday.
So thanks for watching. If I do this right, which I think I'm going to do it right this
You're
time.
going to do it. I know
think
you're
I'm
going to
hit
do
the
it
right button. He has too many buttons up here. Klim, get off vacation and come back and do
Yeah.
this. There'll be a
lot of
QR
buttons.
code that you can scan to see to book a meeting with Mark and I, or even with Andrea.
Was there something you wanted to do here?
All right, we'll talk
You
about
wanna
this.
talk
real
about
quick.
that?
All
I
right,
know
so
we're
the
running over a
holiday
little bit,
tree
but-
lighting coming up here in Nexton is they just dropped this off at my office here. Saturday, December 6th from 5:30 to 7:30. They do a big tree lighting here in Nexton right by our office. So stop by and check that out. If I do this right, here comes the code. Thanks y'all for
Let's go.
watching. See y'all.
Bye.